everybody. It's actually really late, and like everybody in the house is asleep. And I'm in the kitchen, which has the worst lighting possible. Yeah, but I thought it would be a really good time to do sort of an update of what's going on in my life because I haven't done one in a while, and I have actually been vlogging a little bit. I just haven't really had the chance to put them up. I'm still trying to work out sort of what's going on in life right now. I currently actually don't have a job. I had a job and it was really good. I had a job for almost 2 years, and I was looking for something closer to where I live now because I moved, and that's a whole huge situation on its own. But I moved and I was looking for something closer, and I actually found something closer. So I gave him my 2 weeks, and then I had my first 2 shifts there, and I hated it. It was awful. It wasn't structured well, like the whole break situation, and like the amount of for the amount of hours that I was working was not proper, and it was just really overwhelming, and I just couldn't do it. So that fell through, and then immediately, like the day I quit that job, I got sort of hired for another job. I went in for what they considered like a trial day, and I thought it was like super good. Like I didn't have to go for an interview or anything. I went in for my trial day, and they're like, okay, like come in this day, come in this day, and so forth. It went on like that for 2 weeks. So I assumed I had the job. Like they were telling me like, oh yeah, like we'll get you on the schedule next week. And then I'm like, I think it was last week, I emailed them and I was like, so I just want to like, get my schedule for next week. And she was like, oh, well, we're still like processing some girls, but I should know by tomorrow whether or not you got the job. So obviously this threw me through a loop because I thought I had a job, like I was doing good, and no, I apparently didn't have a job there. I got the email saying that I didn't make the cut. I had to go in and get my paycheck, obviously, because I was getting paid for like the 5 shifts I worked. So I went in and got my paycheck. It was actually more like 7 shifts. I went in, got my paycheck, and I've been sort of searching for a while, but I've had a whole bunch of stuff going on all at once. I had some incredible issues with family. That is something completely different that I will talk about in another video when I'm comfortable about it. But it has really opened my eyes to certain things that are going on in my life, and I'm trying to help out as much as I can here. I'm actually trying to clean the entire house tomorrow, just because I feel like such a horrible person that I'm kind of staying here. I haven't been paying rent because I don't have any money to pay rent. So I'm just trying to clean as much as I can. I pretty much attempted to clean and fix the entire kitchen, which was bad. I did pretty good. I still need a couple things, like I still need to do a couple things, but then I'm working on the dining room and the living room and the sunroom, and I have to work on my room so I can put stuff up there and get them out of the garage, and like work on the craft room that we're working on. And pretty much I've had a lot of things going on in my life that have just sort of crashed down all at once, and it's been interesting to deal with. But I've had a lot of support from obviously my sister and Jeff and my boyfriend. They've been very, very supportive of me, and I love them. But it is a lot of stuff that is sort of suffocating me a little bit. But I'm trying to, make the best of it and trying to work past this. I did submit my OSAP, so I am going back to school in September. So I gotta kind of focus on that, which is ridiculous because that's in a week or something, 2 weeks, and I'm kind of scared about it. But yeah, lighting. Yeah, that's kind of soon, so I'm kind of scared about it. But anyways, just thought I'd give you an update, because I think my last update was telling you that Rory had to go to surgery. He had his surgery. He's totally fine. If you guys follow me on any of my other social medias, might link them down below if I, get my computer running and actually can link things. But he's totally fine. He went for his surgery. He had a kidney stone the size of a gobstopper, which is insanity. But he had it removed. He went very well. I pretty much laid with him. Well, not laid with him, but I laid beside him. He was on the coffee table in his little crate because he had to be secluded for a couple days. He couldn't really get excited. And in a room with 4 other pigs, it's kind of hard not to get excited. And he couldn't really jump on anything. So we had that. And then we went and got his staples removed. And he's been doing very, very well. I've sort of put him in the same cage with Mickey now, because Mickey's finally old enough, and they've been getting along a little bit. Boys will be boys, but I definitely want to expand their cages, because right now they are, they're not too small for them, but I feel like they could have a lot more room, especially with the 3 girls and the 2 boys, because boys are very territorial, and my 3 girls can sometimes get in little spats over space, especially with all of their houses and stuff. But anyways, I'd like to thank you guys for, watching this. If you watch this, if you haven't unsubscribed, because I don't post in a while. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.